And welcome to another episode of Lit Capital Sunday Setups, bringing you another market outlook. I'm your host, Jacob, and today, accompanied by the full team, we've got co-founder Cavell. What's good, my bro?
Money day, bro.
Money Day. We have Pastor Pitch. Josh, how you doing, my bro?
Yes, sir. What's going on? I'm doing good. I hope everyone else is doing well.
Big up, bro. And Lit Cap Nave. How you doing, bro?
I'm all good, my bro.
Good, man. Good to hear. So yeah, great week. So far, for everyone that was in the Discord this week, we had a tremendous one. So for those that are interested in starting their trading journey, please check out litcapital.co.uk where you can get access to our Discord for a monthly subscription. So check it out. Come and join the team. Be a part of the community. Before we do get into anything else, please like and subscribe on our YouTube channel if you find our content, worthy and you're finding value in it. Please like and subscribe so we can bring this to you and you can get notified when we are bringing this content to you guys. So before we get into the charts, as usual, we are going to have a forecast of fundamental events happening this week. And we are going to start off with the 25th. So it's actually the last trading week of Jan. And not so much going on in the midst of coming to the end in terms of forecasting events and stuff of that nature. We've only really got a few. So Monday we have BOJ monetary policy meeting minutes, but as we've kind of figured out during our trading journey, the Bank of Japan, they don't actually change their interest rate. So I'm not expecting anything out of the ordinary there. Going into Tuesday, we have the 3-month unemployment rate coming from the UK. So we're going to see how that unfolds. And going into Wednesday, this is kind of the main day it's looking like throughout the week. So we have some CPI coming out from the Aussie. And then later on into the day, we have that monetary policy and Fed interest rate decision. So that's going to be the main focus. And obviously with the time that it is, 7 p.m., it's not really an optimal trading time, but we're going to see what happens with that anyway. So that's kind of the main thing in regards to what we can see happening from a fundamental perspective. Thursday, we got some GDP for the USD. We also have some initial jobless claims. So nothing really eye-catching except the federal interest rate decision. We got some unemployment for JPY, but again, not expecting anything crazy from there. And then finishing off the trading week, we have some unemployment for the euro coming out of Germany, along with some GDP coming out of Germany as well, GDP from Canada. But again, nothing really sticking out. So apart from what we can look to see what happens with the dollar this week, we should just get a normal trading week, to be honest with you. So going over to the charts, I'm going to start off with pound Swiss. And just wanted to bring you over to the weekly picture here. If I just give you a bit of a zoom out, what we can see with the weekly candle that was printed from last week, a lot of indecision. It went up and it went down. It didn't really do anything in terms of trending. It went up and kind of closed on an indecisive basis. So what we are hoping for here is a bit more of a retracement on here, because last week we were hoping for a deeper one, but it kind of bounced off 50%. In order to continue. So that's what we can kind of hope to see here, where we got this push up here. What we was looking for from this swing point was 50% from these equal highs here, but then it went higher and now it's retracing. So hopefully we can get price come down further to our valid retracement areas where we have some imbalance, and we also have an institutional candle play that we're looking for in a valid retracement zone. So that's one thing that we are hoping for going into this week, where we kind of thought we lost the trade last week and price was just flying. We can see that as price came to the last couple of days of the week, it retraced back to areas that it kind of pushed from to begin with. So not much really happening until we get into this zone. So let's hopefully get that in to finish off the end of January. The other trade I've got for you guys going into US 30, again, a long-standing pair, been waiting for this retracement. So if I just zoom out a little bit, what we can see here, pretty similar to what I just showed you, but obviously a totally different pair. We kind of had some equal highs here, and we was hoping for that retracement, but then we actually got a push upwards again that knocked out these equal highs, and we've had a retracement. So just looking to see if price can actually give us valid retracements. We got a mitigation play that is you know, outstanding and long-standing in regards to where we got this push upwards. So we know that something needs to happen within that area. Let's hope to get it with Joe Biden now being in the office as well. Let's hope to see if we can catch that move to the downside and become a buyer to continue, because nothing in terms of the structures changed. There's no reason for us to say it's going to reverse. You know, unless we get something crazy happen over in America, I don't see any of that happening. So yes, we're trading at all-time highs, but in terms of confirmations, there's nothing saying this is bearish. We're just going to look for that higher low to be made to continue higher. So those are the setups I've got for you guys today. These will be getting posted in the Discord. So again, if you do not have access, head over to litcapital.co.uk and tune into our packages section. I'm going to hand you over to Nathan.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you, bro. You guys should be able to see my screen, correct?
Yeah, bro.
Amazing, amazing. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody watching. I'm actually going to take you guys through Euro NZD starting off from the weekly, because as you guys should already understand, the higher time frames, you know, are king. So coming over to the weekly, what we can see is that we are still, you know, heavily bearish. I'm going to come over to the line chart just to show you guys, you know, how bearish we actually are. Okay, now, if I come back down to the daily, we can actually see that once again, you know, the daily time frame is showing us that we are still bearish. Now, last week, I don't know if you know, for those of you that were watching, we actually played off of this area, you know, this week, and it was a delicious move to say the least. Now, as you can see, price did actually come up to this zone and push down, you know, incredibly. So now what we're actually looking for, if I come down to the 4 hour, so we can get a better picture, is we are actually looking for, you know, the market to actually come up and fill in, you know, this liquidity void that we see over here, and actually have a reaction off of this zone over here where this institutional candle is. This green candle over here. And as you can see, once again, you had that last push up before the strong, you know, down move. So this is where we are looking to, you know, to target our entries. And once again, this will be put in the Discord. So to drill it in one more time, you guys get access to the Discord, you know, because there's a stupid amount of value in there. So I'd like to thank you guys for having me. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now and pass it over to Josh.
Thank you, my bro. Okay, cool. So, guys, the first pair that I have for you guys today is going to be on ADJPY. So, you know, we've been talking about ADJPY for quite some time now. So, looking at the weekly, we are quite bullish. Heading over to the daily, we are also still quite bullish. So, last week, okay, I saw price come down into this daily candle, into the wake of this daily candle, and give us a small reaction. Okay, coming down to the 8 hour, we were potentially looking for a sell at the 80.56, but price never quite managed to get up high enough, and now we're seeing prices come down lower. So I've got 2 points of interest for everyone here. Okay, we've got some imbalance, we've got some liquidity sitting down here. So potentially we may have price mitigating out of this area to then push up higher to go and take out the liquidity that's sitting above 8100. Or price and retrace lower, okay, come down lower, fill the imbalance and take out this liquidity that's been sitting beneath this zone here. You know, the entry that we would prefer is definitely at the 79.250 area to buy this pair up. But of course, we just have to monitor and see how the pair is behaving at, you know, either this point of interest or this point of interest down here. Now, my second setup for you guys is on US oil. So this pair is quite bullish, okay, also. On the daily, when we do have a look at things on the daily, we can see that price is closing beneath higher lows to give us that bearish momentum. Okay, so we can see on the 8 hour, we did get price towards the latter stages of last week. We saw prices really fly up. And, you know, I was concerned that price may just continue pushing on higher after price gave us this bullish run. However, we just saw price just mitigate out of this 8-hour area before coming down lower. So I would like to see price, head towards the 51.25 area where this 8-hour candle is before we can potentially look to maybe get another retracement to then come down lower. But, you know, in our long-term point of interest would be this 2-hour area next to my eye level to fill some of this imbalance before we look to go long. So there's definitely a lot of downside potential in terms of oil. All charts, all trades will be sent out within our Discord. So make sure you guys get plugged in by heading to litcapital.co.uk. And that is all from me. I shall pass you on to Cavell.
Thank you, bro. Money day, everyone. I hope you're blessed. So for me, I'm going to go over gold and just show you guys each pair that everyone's gone over today, apart from the pound pair that Jacob went over at the start. We gave out trades on them last week, and we managed to hit TP on all of those trades, and we've still got some running. With gold, from the weekly perspective, price has played into this candle here, which we've seen the reaction, which if you guys were a part of our community, you would have heard us mention this many a times on the morning streams throughout last week. So we've given you guys the information that you've needed to understand the direction of price. And all we're simply doing now is sitting on the sidelines and waiting for price to play out exactly how we want it to play out. And if it doesn't, of course, we're able to make an observation, and of course react based off of what we see. So from that being said, I'll flicker between the weekly and the daily here just to show you guys that from the daily, 2 weeks ago we caught this sell, but it retested this institutional level area, which we also on the morning call gave out, and we rode this one down. We had a session candle that we wanted to see price play out of on the 1 hour time frame, which we can see price came down beautifully. We had 2 entries. It reacted out of the session candle and it's pushed back up since. So we just really want to see how the market opens up and how it plays out for this week. Ultimately, from the higher time frame, we're still expecting gold to push down. Like Jacob said earlier on, if we are getting positive news coming from Joe Biden, then that should really push the prices of gold down. So from a higher time frame perspective, even if I go to the 3 monthly just to show you guys, we're really expecting a retracement back into an area that can really wipe out a lot of buyers, grab a lot of liquidity. And I'm going to call it now on the 24th of January and say the 1700 area, we want to see that we want to see 1700 taken out. So you heard it here first. Of course, we're going to monitor how the markets move throughout the week, and make an informed decision based on what price action is showing us. If you don't have access to the Discord, be sure to head over to litcapital.co.uk. Our community access is only £25 a month. In terms of value, you guys are getting stocks, you're getting podcasts, you're getting crypto trades, you're getting live trades from Forex, fundamental updates, midweek outlooks, book clubs, trading forums, live Q&As, live streams. You know the vibe, it's lit side, There's too much value here just for £25 a month. So forget about Netflix and get yourself into the Discord. And of course, if you'd like to go into mentoring with us, then be sure to contact us. Hit us up at litcapital.co.uk or check out our social platforms at litcapital_ for Instagram, lit_capital for Twitter. And make sure you guys are really following us on YouTube, smashing that like button, hitting the bell for notification so that you can keep up to date with every market outlook that we provide. Every Sunday, we give you guys an outlook to show you what we're looking at for the week ahead. And from Tuesday right down to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. GMT, we'll be providing you guys with setups live on our live stream calls. So from that being said, we're done here on behalf of Lit Capital. We wish you guys a wonderful weekend. And remember,
Every day
is
money
money
day.
day.
Peace.
Peace.